Hello everybody and welcome to the RNG University. On tonight's episode, Grixis, Mr. Popular himself. Alright, so the Grixis deck has been really popular lately and I've been running into it almost every day in the meta whenever I play. So I'm going to take a spin at it, and this is a version that I found that has a very competitive sort of set of cards. In the deck list we have 4 cut down, obviously, in the early game. This is very important. And then we have 3 make disappear, 3 go for the throat, just to make sure we stay relevant early game. And if we happen to see a mirror match and there are bank busters on the other side, 2 braids. And of course for Ertai Harvester, for tempo, for aggro, for getting a blood token, all of the above. And then we only have 2 bank buster because we don't want to lower our hand early game with bank busters if our opponent is aggressive. And of course, we know every time we play against Grixis, turn 3, they go first, and they drop a turn 3 Fable on us. Let's see if we can do the same thing to our opponent. And also, we have 4 Corpse Appraiser just to get additional card advantage. And also the exile cards from people's graveyard. That's also necessary in a lot of matchups. We only have 3 Shieldrits. Shieldrits extremely good, but people have learned to answer them. And in terms of the extra Shieldrit, what we slot in is a Ertai Resurrected. It's a kind of a counterspell, kind of a removal, but definitely a closer if I've ever seen one, right? If you're about to kill your opponent and they have a spell to stop you, well, this is a hard counter. And of course, for Invoke Despairs, is there anything to say about Invoke Despairs? It's a necessity if your deck is black. And then in the land base, because we run Invoke Despair, we have 4 Swamps. And then we have 1 Otawara, 1 Takenuma, and no Sokuzin, because on the land base, we want to have a lot of black producing mana. So we have 4 Shipwreck Marsh, 4 the Haunted Ridge, and 4 Sulfurious Spring. Now you see here we have 4 Shivan Reef, but we do not have 4 of the red, blue, tap land, because early game we want to make sure that our land comes into play untapped if we need a blue, which we probably will, for Make Disappear, or if we need a red for a brain. For black, we got a lot of black untapped land, so we got that covered. And of course we have 4 Xander Lounge for Xander Lounginess. These are our dual color and tricolor lands for, you know, the 3 color that we're running for Grixis, also for a cycle land if that happens to be necessary. Now this is the deck list that I've come to settle on, but there are a few things I have been quite iffy about, mainly the 4 cut downs. I did think about maybe only running 2 cut downs, and in terms of that, adding in 2 more bank busters if the meta is very drawn out. That's pretty much it. Right? I think that's one of the biggest things that I can imagine it being useful. And one other thing is that if you see a lot of counterspell heavy meta, then yeah, the cut downs won't be necessary. The bank busters will be very good. And 4 invokes might be too much. Maybe 3 invokes and 1 Gix command. A Gix command is also extremely nice. Alright, let's go and play our standard rank with Mr. Popular himself. Alright, we're gonna go first. We got turn 3 Fable. This will be fun. We'll say hi to our opponent. We'll drop our Xander Lounge because that's always tapped. Whereas in Shipwreck Marsh may be untapped if we play on turn 3. They have a Marsh. Okay, so that means that we can hold up our Make Disappear. Chances are they're not gonna play anything. But that does mean that our Fable is gonna come into play tapped. Or come into play encountered. So, if that's the case, maybe we shouldn't play. We'll play our Lounge, just to hold up a tap land if necessary. And if our opponent fables, we can make their disappear. Our opponent doesn't. Well, we're going first, so we have a tempo advantage, and we're always dropping lands. So there's no need for us to play anything yet. Mirror match. Arena should know that never to put people in a mirror match, because it's the least fun thing to do. Oh, he's tapping himself. Red. And Fable? Red, black. Ertai Harvester. Huh. We'll make you pay for it. Yeah, you pay for that Ertai Harvester. The reason we do that is because if he pays for it, we could invoke next turn. If he doesn't pay for it, we could play our mirror, a Fable. He can make this appear, right? So let's use the Corpse Appraiser, because he can only make this appear. I don't know if he runs Essence Scatter, but if he runs a Negate, he will negate a Fable. He cannot negate a Corpse Appraiser, and we can eat his Bloodtide Harvester to get us an additional card draw. Alright, Bloodtide Harvester train. This will be fun. Nice invoke. Can't say that I didn't see it coming. I can invoke him back, but that will put us on the back foot, right? Because we don't have any tempo advantage. So instead, let's appraise another corpse. We'll appraise our own Corpse Appraiser. Shielder's nice. Land is also nice. I don't know if I need land this turn. I'll play a land. It's painful to pitch my Shieldred, but this allows me to play Fable, which allows me to cycle next turn unless he has another invoke. And if he has another invoke, we get to keep our Gobble Shamu. Now, I don't know if that was the best play. Let's be honest. I don't know if that was the best play, but it puts us in a land advantage against our opponent. And now we could attack for treasure. And then we can invoke them. Look, I have one too. You thought you were special? And we'll put in untap land. We might cycle the Xander Lounge because we have a lot of removal. Back-to-back Fable.
Those who get in my way tend to regret it. Off you go.
4 mana. What can he play? Bankbuster. Interesting. So, we want to upgrade the Bankbuster. If he gets a card draw from it, we could also upgrade the Liliana. Let's not do that. Okay, so do we want to upgrade it right now? Because he could have a make this appear. Then we just lose our upgrade. Four mana to draw a card. Not too bad for us that he did that. We can now Bloodtide Harvester. It's safe to run a second Bloodtide Harvester and have all those blood tokens out. We're still going to cycle the Xander Lounge. Or we'll pitch it if Liliana uses. Actually, no. We'll pitch the cut down. Corpse Appraiser. There goes our Corpse Appraiser. This is going to be a slow, drawn-out game, I guess. Bloodtide Harvester. Okay. So we won't pitch our cut down. If that's the case. We will throw away the Xander. That's fine.
I'm tired of your secrets.
You are? My turn. Cut this down. He only has black and red, so I don't know if he has any removal. But we gotta kill Liliana. Actually, if we double attack, he's gonna have to block, right? Oh, he won't block if we double attack. So, do I really want to go for the throw? A Corpse Appraiser? Yeah, let's do it. Kinda need it. He probably has a removal. He's holding up something. He can kill one, but Liliana's still gonna die. I mean, he is holding up the blood token. So, he might not have anything.
I'm not interested in dying today.
You're not? I am. Interesting you dying, that is. Alright, let's draw another land here. That's a nice looking land. Third Tide Harvester. That's a lot of Tide Harvesters. Okay. He was holding a removal. Honestly, the Blood Tide Harvester is a really nice card, just because it gives me a chance to pitch, with the Blood Token, pitch a land that I'm inevitably going to draw. Kill it. I don't think that deck runs negate. It does run make disappear. I was trying to gain that life. Does it negate? That would be annoying. Okay, that's not a negate. That's fine. Ooh, okay, I don't want to pitch that. That is a good card. I hope he tries to invoke me next turn. Nice land draw. Basic lands. Well, this is what Arena's gone to. How about no? No Gix command for you. You can draw a card with your 3 mana. I'm not shaming on him for running basic lands, it's just the ugliest one. Okay, let's do the attacky, and then we'll do the pitchy, because I don't want that Otawara. I want something good. That's what I get for making fun of the basic land. It's so ugly though. You can get a better land than that. All right, I get it. Yeah, I get it, Arena. I'm sorry. You got a nice top deck there? Nice enough. Oh, okay. That's a thing. Let's drop our Sulphurous Spring. And we'll draw a card. Oh, okay. Look at that. I don't know if that Invoke Despair was at a good time. Well, that's a good time. Oh boy. Look at all the lands we're gonna draw now. Four lands in a row, huh? Okay, well, we got a Shieldred out. Can he counter a Shieldred? Just in case, I suppose. Take 2. GG. That was a long drawn-out game, and we weren't sure to win that game toward the end there, since we drew like 5 lands in a row. But we pulled it out. Just like at the movie theater. Woo! Alright, Fern. Every time I see that little avatar dude, I get a little bit frightened. It's a good hand. Unfortunately, I don't think we can play anything for a while. So, yeah, if our opponent's aggressive, The cut down might be useful, but other than that, we need to draw a third land. Like, real bad. That is not the third land I was hoping to draw here. Plaza of Hero, huh? Well, let's hope it's not Thalia. Let's hope it's something bad that we can cut down. Let's hope it's a Denic. Oh, that would be so fun. Cutting down a Denic. Oh no, it's just a tap land. Well, I hate it when an opponent does this to me, but I love doing this to my opponent. Turn 3 Fable. Brutal Cathar? Ah, there's a Denic. Okay. I don't need another one of these. But that's the only thing I don't think I need. That's interesting. Wow. Okay. This is about to be a blowout game if this continues. Unless there's a counter for this, which I doubt. 1 mana counter spell against a creature? No way, right? Oh yeah. Go for the throw's pretty nice. Invoke's pretty nice. I think I'll take an invoke. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 black. I can invoke next turn. If he taps his lands to play creatures, I have an invoke. There it is. Oh look, it's a ward. Looks like I can't kill it or anything. Except I have that. Would that make my opponent quit? I can't believe I didn't draw a land there. I needed a land to hold up, make it appear. I guess my opponent now can have a free reign to play whatever he wants. I guess I did pitch a land when I corpse appraised. So, Rataburek, we can go for the throw. The Rataburek, and we had to pay 2 for the war, right? So tap 4 for Rataburek. Yeah, tap 4. Not that fun to tap 4, huh? He has 1 white. Would he have anything to stop it? What if I copied the Corpse Appraiser and just went all in? If he doesn't block the Corpse Appraiser, he goes down to 3. These are tap lands. Lands that come into play tapped. Okay. I have 5 mana. I could make... No, I can't. Let's do it. Resolve. Auto pay. And it died. Still can't hold up. I freaking make this appear because I can't draw an untapped land to save my life. Maybe it's a farewell turn. I mean, a farewell turn is going to mean a Shieldred. Your opponent just quit. Could very well happen. He's a cute little kitty, though. Look at the little kitty. Third Taburek. He has 3 mana. I guess GG. We got an Otawara, we got a Takenuma. Let's just take the Otawara. I didn't take the Invoke because that would cost too much to play. Did I play a land already this turn? I did play a land already this turn. Okay, so if that's the case, we'll Abrade the Rataburek. Deal 3 damage. Yes. Alright, now he does not have a Gonjo up anymore. He could have a Gonjo because Dr. Bjork was a legendary. That's why I had to kill it first. It looks like an overkill, but I was just being careful. That is GG. I can see why this deck was, so popular in the meta that I see it every day. It has a lot of answers. I wouldn't say it has the best answers in every situation, but it does have a lot of answers, and it can tempo itself out so that also forces opponents to have answers. Invoke's just such a good card. I just can't get the big brain to stick, If the Stone Brain, if that was called, if that was really in the meta, I don't think this deck would really work that well. But hey, maybe Nari Gonnazo, whatever his name is, he's gonna give us a run for our money. Alright, so we got Cut Down, Go for the Throw, and a Fable. I'm gonna keep this. Alright, turn 1 Swamp, so we can cut down if we need to. Oh, and it is a blue deck. We got Reef. It is a mono blue deck. We got Ridge. Alright, if we don't Fable, they're just going to play Impulse. So, gotta force out a counterspell here. There it is. Mono blue on 2 lands. Does he have to discard? Wow, okay. Well, if that's the case, here's an Invoke. Our Invoke just went through. That means he has no counterspell left. And GG. Stop playing mono blue, guys. It's not that good. Honestly, I've lost more games than I've cared to count. Whenever I try mono blue, it's really because of just bad luck. That's why I hate it. I hate it because whenever I lose to it, my opponent has so much good luck, and it's not fair. And it's totally not because of bad play. I never make bad plays. Every play I make is 4D chess, thinking way outside the box. No one can ever see. Dud Sun. 3 lands, Fable. Not even gonna bother questioning it. Gonna say hi. Gonna drop our land. Now, unfortunately, the Bloodtide Harvester is not gonna go to come down. But fortunately, we can hold up a Make Disappear. And 2 Fables. Raffine's Tower. Cable Coil. Okay, so it's time for us to eat counterspells. Oh, no counterspell. Okay. I mean, if he's probably has a Destroy Evil, right? That's probably what it is. It's being held up. He's gonna play it. So cut down. Soul Partition. That was a surprise. Alright, let's take all our Reef. All the other cards are kind of good. Will I need the Bloodtide Harvester though? It's a good card. It's won us the game before. But I will pitch it. I need creatures in the graveyard. And I don't know how often our opponent's going to get creatures in the graveyard. Now there's 3 lands in play. Is it a good time for Shieldred to come down and get countered? This looks like a Esper control deck, right? I'm being very careful here. Not to run all the threats. Probably not gonna do anything. Hold up Emperor. I'm gonna cut down against blue-white. Blue-white control. I do need a freaking land though. Freaking land. Alright, let's see if he Emperors us. Ertai. Yeah, we'll counter the Ertai. It's worth it because it forces another play out of him, while we can't really play anything off just 4 lands. Fable's really good if we have a 5th land here, but we pitch a lot of lands here. By a lot, I mean 1, apparently. That was too many to pitch. I hate the Siphon Inside deck. This is not good. It's terrible, but it's always good against my decks because I like to run control. But if I ever face a, a tempo human deck or a Gruul deck, oh, it's gonna heal. But it's probably taking something really good from me, yeah. That's the case. We'll upgrade it just so that we can go through with. Oh, come on. There's our Fable. We'll make a copy of the little gobble so we can get ourselves a little treasure token. Alright, we can keep the cut down for when the Fable flips. Wow, he's at 12 and he's pitching a Sunset Revelry, so he's very confident. Probably got a farewell or something coming on my face. Ha! How could I have known? Am I psychic? Have I always been psychic? He probably can remove the Shieldred, right? But having threats on the board is necessary. Playing off 4 land is just not fun. Dudson. He's holding up an Emperor. I'm not gonna attack. Let's see here. Will my Corpse Appraiser get countered? He didn't want to exile the graveyard, so. Oh, look at that. Are we gonna take my frickin' go for the throat, you jerk? It's taking a long time. We'll exile your Ertai. We'll get myself a land. Finally play. There's no reason to bluff make this appear. He knows I don't have it. There's that Emperor.
Anyone who harms my people must contend with me. May your blade strike true.
Well, he went for the throw a little bit too late here. Let's take unnecessary 2 more life damage. Life damage? What am I saying? I think that's all my Shieldreds too. That's a lot of Samurai.
We must protect the people.
What? Alright, this is a shifty block right here. I am not gonna block. 3 damage for you. Bully. I'm getting bullied by the fact that I don't draw any lands. Remember that one game where we drew 5 lands in a row? Wow. I feel wrong not to play Shieldred. I guess if I... Does he have Make Disappear? He has Ertai, so it doesn't really matter. Holding up extra land doesn't matter at all. Let me just draw a card. with my Bank Buster. And that card happens to be a Corpse Appraiser. So, I could either Fable, or I can appraise another corpse. Attack your Emperor. I can kill one, but then that's all the plays I make this turn. And I don't know if that was a good idea. Our opponent already turned a corner. The cards that we have cannot measure up to the cards that they have. Because... look at all these lands! We can't afford to play spells. Double Siphon Insight. We drew all of our Shieldred though. We only have 3. And they're all here. And chances are... Ooh, that might be good. Right? That might be a good card. I wonder how many counter spells we're running. Fairy.
For the sake of the future, I will bend past.
Ah, he's drawing a card.
I am here to learn.
Can't cut that down anymore.
Remember your training.
Does he have a Gonjo? What's going on? What does blocking do? Nothing really. Well, that's a land. Invoke gets rid of these two things. He has 3 mana. What can he have with 3 mana? He could have mine make disappear since I didn't draw many of it. Right? I can put out the Shieldred. But the Teferi just kind of goes over the top. Kind of have to make my opponent have it in this case. If they have it, my face will blow up. Oh, look at that. Goodbye. GG. Alright, we didn't draw lands in that game until the very end, so that game was not gonna get won anyways. But that's not the weakness of Grixis. That's the arena basically not letting us win that game. That's fine. Let's look at the deck. There we are. So, how good is this deck, right? So, we played like 4 games and we won 3 of them. 75% win rate is huge. And not only that, I think we lost the last game because, heck, we couldn't draw any lands. So, the deck is very strong. It is, I would say, probably the top of the meta. I know it's not tier 1. If you look at any tier list, it's not going to be tier 1. But that's only because it does take a little bit of skill to pilot, and there's too many versions of it. It kills white aggro like crazy. The cutdowns kill white aggros like crazy. And it also kills a lot of control decks because it forces your opponent to have things, right? Bloodtide Harvester, people don't really want to counter it, but it's a 3 damage every turn. Bankbuster does 4 damage whenever it gets to the 3rd charge counter. The Fable, Corpse Appraiser, they're all very good at giving you card advantage while pushing the envelope on your opponent. They're very good at that. And of course, Shieldred and Invoke. Those cards are what's winning a lot of games in Mono Black, and you can fit that in this deck as well. So this is a strong deck. I highly recommend it if you like to have fun, and you also really care about winning, because all the other decks I played, you can't care about the second one too much. That's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.